Here we go, back at it again.
You again?
Holy crap.
What do you want now?
How long do you think it's gonna take me to die this time? Place your bets.
5 minutes.
5 minutes, alright.
2 minutes. Oh, no, you know what? No, I give you a benefit of a doubt, Rolf. I'll give you 10 minutes.
10 minutes? Alright. 10 minutes, 9 minutes, alright.
What's up? Any infected around?
And this game is fucking hard, I'll tell you that much.
If you survive for 10 minutes, I'll send you a bomber's leather jacket.
Oh, thank you, dude. But I just want your cock.
Oh, okay, dude.
That normal, right?
At least that's free.
As long as you pay me.
Yeah, it is free.
Yeah.
A new task.
Wow. So you can purchase an iPhone X for $999, or you can purchase an adult llama for $900.
What? An adult llama?
Yes, you can buy an adult llama cheaper.
Llamas are literally the coolest things in the history of everything.
They're so cool. They were so much cooler than the fucking iPhone.
So much cooler.
So tired. Last night was amazing.
I'm gonna go buy a llama right now. Then I'm gonna eat it.
Okay, hold up. Research for a great ballista or a mill? Which one?
Great ballista.
No.
I like them quite a bit.
Great ballista? Okay, research. Where's Gemini, by the way? Is he on?
How do you get the early access? I'm interested.
The what?
The early access for their building.
It's on their website. Just pay for the $20 one and you're good.
Gotcha.
Then you can play right away. Oh god, I'm so sick.
This better be
Oh.
whatever you say, as long as you pay me. What's up? Any infected around?
I just want to wipe all my germs on Heavy D.
Sounds delicious.
Give me brain.
I'm gonna give you something really rare. It's called brain autism. Have you heard of it?
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A new task. Roger that.
Oh, get the wood, get the gold, get everything. All right, I'm done. And we can go for like this area.
Just look at my people.
What are you playing, Haunted?
Rocksmith.
Haunted House Reach? I like it.
I actually would be playing that if someone was playing with me.
I would love to play with you, except I got... They are billions to play!
Interesting.
I got that to play too, but I want to learn guitar, so I'm playing Rocksmith.
You order, you pay.
Do you actually want to learn the guitar?
Yeah, I've owned several for a while, so I'm just... And the books to do it, I just never sat and done it.
Oh, that's really interesting. I never knew you were into music. I just thought you were a robot.
Says the guy we've had entire conversations about lo-fi, hip-hop, vape, what was it, vape mix, and some other random shit.
Vaporwave, I think. Not
Vaporwave,
vape, not
right.
vape mix.
Oh, it's only for $13.99 right now.
Yeah, go for it. I would grab it. It's a fun game. And as evident by the amount of videos I've made, it's very replayable.
Legends, even Lords of Exhumed.
Don't get that game.
Oh, boy. No, I want per billion.
Sustains. Ooh. I farted.
Attention. Building completed. Commander?
Oh, here we go again.
Damn. Yeah, making more factions would be great.
Aren't there other units to bother?
It's just, yeah, all the different factions would be fun in that game. I just want PvP.
You just want me.
Yeah, that too. Well, to be honest, I just the idea of blowing up your walls is just way too tempting to me.
Building completed.
So that would be the funnest thing if you just lose focus for 1 second and then your walls blow up for an infection.
What about your walls?
I'd laugh. I'd be like, I'd be screaming, but I'd laugh.
I do like your attitude.
Oh crap! I can't even reach that.
Can I reach your heart?
What's a fourth and I failed that
You are
miserably.
gonna pay me.
Yes, please.
Right?
So cooking with Raffleness, I think I should begin with like you know, a Persian cuisine. It's called Tostitos pizza rolls,
Sure.
and I'm going to make the dankest Tostitos like you'll ever see in your entire life.
Attention.
If you can make it from scratch, that'd be pretty sick.
I'd get mad street cred in the Tostitos world. You know how hard those Tostitos pizza makers work?
But be quick.
Because I don't.
Attention. Building completed.
Oh, do I really have no food again? Poop. I can't wait till I have farms. There's so much farmland I have to use. It's great. Oh, who messaged me? Why is this dude messaging me? All right. Come to me, food. Come.
Attention. Building completed.
Hey, Heavy D, are you gonna open up your own flower shop after the Marines?
I go as Italian.
This better be good.
Sicilian.
Great.
But it's easy to mistake them.
Now I want to watch Atlantis. I fucking hate you.
I
I fucking love that movie.
Completed.
do too.
That and Treasure Planet.
Just tell me what to do.
What do you want?
Oh, that explains why I'm retarded.
A cognitive issue?
More orders.
No, I was
But it's gonna
I was supposed to be
cost
playing an
you.
open chord, and I didn't realize it was an open chord.
I don't know what's the difference.
Pretty much means I'm not holding down a string.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know anything about guitars, even though my little bro does the guitar a lot. Like, I know you can take the guitar and then go boom, and then yeah, that happens.
What?
Like boom.
I know you can do that, but I'm not so involved with the rest.
Attention. Building completed.
You again. Okay.
I just figured I'd combine video games with me learning to play guitar, which is what Rocksmith is.
Yeah, I'm not disagreeing with you. I think it's a good idea.
So tired. Last night.
And since I decided to play rhythm, I have to learn a lot more chords.
Building completed.
Because it actually gives you the choice of what do you want to play is rhythm, lead, or bass.
I don't know the difference between those.
Lead guitar is where you see a lot of the solos.
Oh, okay.
Rhythm is the guys who sit in the background and back everyone up, but they play a lot more chords.
Whoa, 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 whoa! I fucked up.
And bass guitar is the big notes.
What do you want?
See,
now?
fuck that up.
Yes.
Attention.
Oh.
Building completed.
Oh man, a hunter's cottage. All right, place him down over there. Do 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 do.
Hi.
Oh man, that tea is great.
I want tea. I had like 4 different things to tea in my fucking...
Well then, get some tea.
Probably will. But I want to keep playing guitar.
Whose fault is that?
My own.
That's good.
Attention. Building completed.
Twilight isn't like that bad. Like there are a lot like worse films out there.
It's a soppy love story.
There's this one scene in Twilight where the guy's like comparing it to Romeo and Juliet, but that doesn't make any sense because Romeo isn't like a bloodthirsty demon. Sorry,
that's
buddy.
pretty much that's the thing is like it is though. It's it's pretty much 2 lovers from 2 different sides that shouldn't be together.
You know, I was kind of thinking that, but then like everybody's okay with being a vampire, and I don't see any downsides of being a vampire. It's like a natural evolution, really.
Are you talking about the actual vampire, or are you talking about the one from Twilight?
What do you think, buddy? Since I'm referencing Twilight.
Well, then you want to be a sparkle.
Exactly. Like, there's no downside to being a sparkle.
My opinion, there is.
What happened? I want to sparkle. Fuck that shit.
Just go out to the beach and like, I'm beautiful.
Like, I get immortality, all those powers and stuff, and mind control, and I could sparkle? What? Like, bitch, you're out of your goddamn mind if you don't want to sparkle.
It's gonna be hard for me.
What is?
Games can start slowing this shit down for because I'm retarded.
Ooh. If you are retarded, I want you to know that I love you, and it's okay. Oh, fuck, why did I... Okay, whatever. We're not gonna take it. Hell no, we're not gonna take it. Oh, we're not gonna take it anymore. I forgot the rest of the song.
You're so condescending. Your goal is never ending. We
Holy shit, Haunted knows the song.
Yeah, it's a hell of a classic. We're not gonna take it by Twisted Sister. I have it on my phone.
I didn't know you were gay too.
Fuck you. I just want to get good at this, so every time you used to say anything stupid, I could just play a riff or something stupid. Just in the background.
Oh, like those old 90s live action shows? Like, oh, it's like Johnny Test when they do that, like, whoosh.
I forgot about that. Dude, I haven't seen Johnny Test since I was a kid.
Yeah, but it's a shitty thing, so it's fine. Very shit cartoon.
You talking about the... No, I'm thinking of Johnny Quest originally. No, Johnny Test. I remember Johnny Test, yeah. I was just thinking they were both the same name.
Johnny Quest is literally amazing. Slightly racist, but amazing.
Yeah, those turban-wearing motherfuckers.
Yeah, I don't know what his what that deal was all about. That was like, man, that is wow.
Attention. Building complete.
Like, it's a quality show. It's shown its age, but it's quality. Oh, golly gee whiz, I have so much stone.
I keep skipping one fucking line. That's it. I fucked it up big time. Don't even tell me how to mess that up. The game's just feeling pity for me now. I play some Street Fighter 5.
Attention. Building completed.
Hey, Haunted? What do you think about, fuck, I'm trying to think of a topic.
Attention. Building completed.
Yeah, I can't think of anything. My fucking brain is just all sinused up. Like, it's like, fuck, man. You want to think of something? Here you go. Here's like a bunch of fucking mucus in your nose. Now you can't think shit. Like, I can't even... Damn.
You just talk it down to me. I don't like
it. Mucus sucks.
Yeah, it does. For me, it's like, I hate when it's like... I hate when I just have like shit in my throat and I can't get rid of it. It's like,
oh, shit in your throat is like the worst thing ever. I've always wanted to like stab myself whenever that happens because I'm like, nope, I don't want to deal with this. Please, please. Severely impacts my way to make money too, so I don't really like it. Alright, more wood for the wood gods, more great ballistas, there we go. God, this strategy that Gemini told me about was great.
Attention. Building completed.
I like my district strategy. That's just me personally, though.
I mean, I think everybody follows your district strategy in one way.
Well, I end up building too small, but I think I'm on a really small map compared to everyone else. Like, my zones for building are so tiny.
Who the fuck is that?
Savage.
Who do you fucking think it is?
Oh man, I wanted you to leave.
Oh, alright.
No, I'm kidding. You can stay.
Are you actually? Hold on. Are you
I am, but I don't care. This is how I get through They Are Billions, by the way. I have like a bunch of people podcasted up.
Oh, in this case, it's just
That's honestly a decent way to get through that. When you are done, shoot me or Cursus a message. We're doing a forts thing, a new game mode incorporating the thing that him and Quicks made about the flying forts.
Is it the aircraft war map?
No. So it's gonna be like a fortress, a gigantic fortress versus like flying ships. You know how they did like the bombing run on the Death Star?
Yeah, I know. By the way, you know how long There Are Billions is, right?
It's horrendously long.
So what do you want me to do? Do you want me to leave right now and then afterwards?
How far in are you? That's why
you just started.
I just started. So tell me now.
Just do your thing, buddy.
No. Are you doing your shit right now or not?
No. We're not doing the shit right now.
Okay, all right, yeah.
I hope you know this.
Max?
3DS Max, it always breaks. What are you talking about?
No, it worked fine for such a long time, and then I recently tried to launch it again, and it just won't launch. Like AVG must have removed a bunch of key files, and I tried a reinstall, and it didn't, or I mean a repair, and it didn't do anything.
Yeah,
so
I stopped using AVG and most of those guys because I feel like they purposely break my computer to make me buy their damn software.
Get fucked, buddy.
That's the only reason I don't really.
You don't
I
really
use
mean
the
right
one
now.
that comes with Windows 10. I use it quite a bit because it's free, and I don't expect Microsoft to start trying to secretly start charging me for their antivirus they maintain for free.
Huh. Antivirus is for memes.
Yeah, as long as you don't download porn, you're...
Download all the porn. Wonder what Osama bin Laden had on his hard drive.
He had a hard drive?
Yeah, he had a porn hard drive.
Oh, well, if you're talking about on his hard drive, it was probably one of his 9 wives.
I don't think so. He had actual porn.
Oh.
Also, he doesn't need to have porn of his wives because he literally can fuck them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. His hard drive. Or unless you're saying it was a floppy disk.
What joke are you trying to make? I'm like not following.
It's his hardware.
Yeah, I have no idea, dude.
It's a dick joke.
Ah. Nice joke. Got nothing to say, dude.
I
Didn't know where that one was going.
know. It just makes me laugh. You're just like, oh, nice joke.
I don't want to hurt your feelings.
I don't care. It was a shitty joke. I knew it was a shitty joke.
It was a shitty joke. You shouldn't have said that. It's kind of a waste of breathing at this point.
Damn it, Comics Explained. Post more shit about Dark Knight's Metal. That's all I want at the moment.
I'm saving myself for one rainy day to just watch them all.
He's currently in it.
Yes, tell me. But be quick.
He has 12 videos in that series currently.
Nice. Well, I got some shit to watch.
Well, I think like 10 of them are all tie-ins.
What's up? Any
I mean, that's fine.
Sounds interesting.
Yeah, well, they're good. They're really good tie-ins.
I like tie-ins.
So tired.
These ones are really, really good.
Amazing.
The shift command doesn't work in this game.
What? Okay.
Oh, for multi-commands?
Yeah.
Attention. Building completed.
Okay, let's do this.
Sometimes I really hate 3ds Max. It's gonna take forever just to uninstall the stupid thing.
You
Actually, scratch that.
Maya.
I hate 3ds Max a lot.
You can always use Maya.
I do have Maya, but Maya's for animation, and I've tried modeling. Modeling is a fucking nightmare.
You know the funny part is, my animation teacher absolutely hates Maya for animation. He prefers 3ds Max.
That's funny. I have a teacher who used to only use 3ds Max. I mean Maya, but it's like learn more, diversify yourself. If you learn more, you get better at it.
Attention. Building completed.
And like,
I thought all you do is just...
Even my animation teacher started doing modeling in 3ds Max because he needs to refresh himself on that. What were you saying, Raffle?
Oh, nothing. I was about to say, I thought at that point, like, if you need to learn more and more and more, you just slowly and slowly forget the stuff that you excelled at.
Well, no, it's just diversifying your skill set and being useful in this day and age of like ever-evolving software.
In the game industry, knowing multiple modeling softwares is really, really good for on your resume.
Can you diversify your asshole? Make it useful.
I already have.
Damn, dude.
But, I mean, my animation teacher absolutely hates Maya for it, and it's because he can literally do a walk cycle in about 5 minutes on 3ds Max.
How big is this giant ballista's bolt?
I can do a walk cycle. Yeah, I can do like a simple walk cycle in about 5 minutes in Maya.
That's with you creating the skeleton.
I can make something pretty simple.
Yeah, because they have the cat system in 3ds Max, which literally makes it that you can pretty much use any system and start off right off the bat.
I just hate the fact that like Autodesk, they like bought out different softwares, and they can't generally change like how they work. Like they're so different from one another.
They're trying to
switch to them.
They're trying to stop supporting 3ds Max entirely.
What?
Yeah, their goal is to push everyone.
2018.
Yeah, well, they're still making newer versions, but they're trying to move everyone towards Maya.
Oh, they can go fuck themselves. I'll use Maya just for animation after importing.
If they get rid of 3ds Max, I'm going to Blender. Like, I'm going to say fuck them. I'm not touching it anymore.
Alright, so for people who don't understand, being myself, what the fuck are you guys talking about?
3D modeling softwares.
Okay.
3D Autodesk is kind of the king of the modeling world.
I wouldn't say king.
And, well, they're pretty big in it, and they have two major softwares, which is 3ds Max and Maya. And
let me just launch. Where the fuck?
Unless you start talking ZBrush, but I hate ZBrush.
Yeah. Oh really?
They made it so inaccessible. Well, it's cool, and you can do some really cool things, but for one, it ruins the entire workflow of the game design pipeline. Like, it's garbage for it. It's great for concept work, but it actually creating in-game models that's complete garbage. You have to re-topologize it anyways. And at that point,
why is it garbage?
I know how to re-topologize from ZBrush into 3ds Max. It's actually kind of a simple process. Teacher showed it.
Here we go again.
Is it done right, though? That's the question.
Yes. Like, and if you even want to go the extra step to just triangulate everything, but though even then, if certain like models,
you shouldn't triangulate anything. Cause any in-game engines automatically triangulate all your meshes.
True.
But it's just ZBrush is not fun for me, and on top of it, I feel that they went out of their way to make it so unuser friendly. So by the time you learned it, you didn't learn it.
I will agree with you there. There's just so much steps to even like starting out with like a basic organic model.
Yeah, it's a pain in the ass.
Crap. I'm not gonna lie. Yes, it is.
It's like you're talking a
actually
different
is.
language, like Swahili.
Last night was great idea.
Oh?
No, I'm just kidding.
To be honest,
I mean,
when
I
it
think
comes
there's a
down to
few
it, I model in
Russians.
3ds Max and I'll use Substance to paint it.
I'm trying to like model my logo, which I'll upload, and a mask because my younger brother wants a mask.
What's a mask? Like an actual like Halloween mask or?
No, I'm just I'm gonna model it for him because he just wants me to model it. It does kind of look cool, but I kind of hate the topology. I'll try to get a screenshot. Actually, I can't even get a screenshot. I can't even open 3ds Max. Fuck.
Are you sure?
The process of reinstalling it.
If there's one thing I don't like about the Rangers, this is a small thing, is that sometimes they don't target like those zombies that are moving fastest to them. Which, you know, I would think like,
Yeah, I've noticed
if
that.
I was a Ranger, I'd fire at the fucker that's barreling towards me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That actually makes sense.
Or it's just a lot of different, like the game has a lot of different issues currently. Like I was watching you,
It's small
the
issues
Gatling
though, from what I noticed. What's up?
I was watching your video when you had that Gatling turrets. I noticed they only target one zombie at a time, and they have a break in between firing. So it's like, it's worse than the ballistas, because the ballistas can hit multiple targets, that one can't.
Yeah, but there's AoE with the executioners though.
It didn't look like it that much. I would have figured they would just kept it firing non-stop. It just mow through, like make it more of like an actual mow.
Gatling gun?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh well.
It's still cool looking though. I really do hope they try different factions with different playstyle.
I hope they just stop development altogether. They already ruined it with the executors. Come on now. It's ogre.
I'm sorry, I like the game way too much. It's fun, and I was trying to put it on my laptop, but it won't run on my laptop.
Get fucked.
Well, it's because the laptop's shit.
Laptops are all shit.
Death. That's an anime. Ultra Street Fighter 4.
I'm just dying slowly.
Oh, you are? Oh.
That's what I feel like when I'm congested. It's like I need to put pepper in my nose or something.
I wouldn't do that.
So do it, right?
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Sounds interesting.
Alright.
It could be worse.
No, fire at the faster moving one. What are you doing? Rangers.
I've been
Rangers.
just like making them force target specific enemies at times.
It's like a small thing, but it could mean a world of a difference.
Yeah.
You are gonna pay me for this, right? You call that a plan?
Hello, everybody. My name is youtube.com/Rangers. Hello.
Great idea.
Okay, now everybody's fresh, so that's okay.
You
Kinda want
order,
Taco Bell.
you pay.
I kind of want you.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
indeed, indubitably.
Whatever you
Oh,
say.
indubitably. Oh, yes.
I used to build a military center so fast, and now I'm like, great ballistas. Get out of here.
Yeah, I use them every time I build an expansion on walls.
I'm actually lasting longer now that I've actually switched over to that line of thinking.
Yeah, because the idea of my districts is that I'm making, pretty much instead of it just the idea of a district, I'm making fallback points.
Yeah, smart.
So it's like, if I lose a district, I can fall back to my next wall with my ballistas and cover my ass, and then once I start doing it, I put in my death squad and start pushing back out.
You should call it your meme squad next time.
My memes.
For once, 3ds Max isn't being retarded. I used to have the 2015 version, and it broke when I tried reinstalling it. Like it would not install. Like the registry queue is broken as shit. But it's actually not doing that for 2017, and I'm thankful.
You again.
Whoa.
Okay.
Oh, executive, here he comes.
Rocket punch!
What the
Sorry, that video.
fuck are you talking about?
A video popped up on my fucking feed, and it's a pretty funny video.
Eat my dick.
If you've never seen it, I will send it to you.
Better be good.
Show me
The greatest-
everything that you have to offer, and more.
Okay. Okay.
For the price is right.
No, the price is wrong because it's not worth much.
Have you seen Happy Gilmore?
I have.
The price is wrong, old man. His eyes just shut up. Gets up and beats the shit out of him.
I gotta say that was that was a meme.
You will not make this putt. Yeah, jackass. I love that movie.
Right on, jackass. Seriously, it's like it's underrated, but it's good.
I mean, it's
Like,
the only.
very funny.
I think it's the only good Adam Sandler movie.
I'd agree.
Don't say Waterboy. Fuck off.
Well, no, I know I did like Waterboy. No, I wasn't gonna say that one. I was gonna say Mr. Deeds. I actually quite like that one too.
Waterboy, Mr. I'd say Waterboy is a little.
And to be
better
honest, the
than
movie
Mr.
Click actually made me sad. It almost made me cry at the end. That's actually a really good movie.
Pussy.
Fuck you.
Ass.
It's not like I'm saying Jack and Jill.
Jack and Jill is the best.
I'm not watching that shit.
Yeah, that one's terrible. Grown Ups is pretty good too.
I watched the first one. That shit's funny.
Grown Ups
But
is
I
funny.
never really wanted to watch the second one though. I think the first one was stupid enough.
I heard the second one was actually pretty good.
Last night was
I need to find this game for my channel. It's a GameCube game where you get to skateboard as the Disney characters.
Attention. Building
Do you guys know
You
what
gotta
I'm
get
talking about?
demonetized by Nintendo.
Well, I know they made a
Or
Tony
actually, what's
Hawk
Sega?
for the I know they made a Tony Hawk for the GameCube that let you skateboard as Mario. But Disney game
here we go again.
GameCube. Extreme Skate Adventure. That's a 4.7 out of 5 on eBay.
Yes, tell me. But be quick.
And you can buy from GameStop for $5.99.
I'll just torrent it.
Really?
What's up? Any infected?
I'm not about to spend fucking real money on a game that lets me play as Buzz Lightyear.
Why not?
Yeah.
That's a good question,
Buzz
actually.
fucking liar.
It is Buzz
Oh,
Lightyear.
more order.
Buzz Lightyear, please figure my asshole.
Oh my goodness, I'm
And then
watching
he
it.
has to go
Gameplay.
cross-eyed.
It is legitimately Tony Hawk
But with
with
Yeah,
Disney
yeah,
characters and shit. And then
You
this
are
is in-game music.
right?
This is
Yeah.
it's actually really good music. The fuck?
Aren't
game
you
was better than
unconvinced
it
about
than it was to
Roger
be.
that. What do you want?
This is legitimately fucking Tony Hawk.
This better be good. What?
The Lost Tony
here
Hawk
we
game.
go again. Yeah.
That's sick.
Sorry, sir. I was cleaning my weapon.
Sorry, sir. I was cleaning my weapon.
I'm sorry, some of the voice lines are terrible.
Sorry,
Like-
sir. I was clearing my weapon.
Like, the one I hate the most is For the Humans. I can't stand that line. I don't know why, I just don't like it.
I mean, you know what we don't like.
White people.
No, but good choice. I was talking about, you know, the lady.
Oh yeah, the Ranger and her.
Last night was amazing.
Cum dumpster.
The cum dumpster.
That was funny.
That's what she is.
Just
What the
You know
fuck?
what?
This is the music. This is the intro to freaking America's Funniest Home Videos.
Jesus. I just realized my computer's uptime is 4 straight days.
What are you doing to your computer?
I can't sleep my computer. It blue screens and it restarts.
Building completed.
This game's pretty sick, actually. What the fuck? Why did I not know about this game?
Because you're a loser.
Apparently. Well, to be honest,
What's up?
even though I like the Tony Hawk games, I actually never owned one.
You called that?
I own this game. That was
I
it.
rented them. I rented them like crazy.
It's gonna cost you
Especially
nothing.
Tony Hawk 3 and 4. I rented the shit out of those two.
I just didn't like skateboarding back then. It was just not cool to
Is
me.
that all? So,
No,
I used
Zo-
to skateboard, but I was never that great at it.
yes, tell me. But be quick.
But there was actually another one. Have you actually playing Skate?
I hope you're not wasting my time.
I don't think so. Oh, I found the Village of Doom. Nice.
Skate is so good. It's hard as shit, but it's once you get used to it, you could do some of the
Whatever you
funniest,
say,
craziest things in
as
that
long
game.
as you pay me.
I believe you.
It's
I wish wooden walls didn't
interesting.
cost
Could be
gold.
worse.
But that's a
This
small...
music is way too heavy for a Disney game. What the hell?
I can't wait till Disney, like, does some good stories. But that'll probably never happen.
I was gonna say Pirates of the Caribbean, but
Okay, but how long ago was that? And what happened to the recent Pirates of the Caribbeans?
I haven't seen it.
Oh, you've never seen all the recent Pirates of the Caribbeans?
Well, I've seen 2 and 3, but I never saw. Well, I did see also
How do
what
you,
it was
how do you,
called.
how do you think 3 is good?
Well, 3 wasn't terrible, but it was interesting. But it wasn't like 2 was really good. 1 was really good. 3 was a little but it wasn't bad. The one about the Fountain of Youth was kind of bad. But
Personally,
I haven't seen the newest one.
I disagree with you. I think 2 was horrendous, but that's me.
More order.
Well, the one reason I like 3 is that it has that one scene with the guy on the ship and it's being blown to pieces, and he's just casually walking through the ship. I think that's one of the best cinematic scenes I've ever seen.
That's a good scene and all, but like that comes on the backs of like 3 hours of nothing.
Yeah. But to be honest, I still haven't seen the newest one, and I wanted to, but I haven't seen it yet.
Can you say "to be honest" one more time so I can jizz
To be
in my
honest.
mouth?
To be honest.
Come in my mouth.
Okay, to be honest, in random question shirts in a story.
Wait, Raffle, we should play Borrow Trauma.
Seriously? I don't know what that game is.
Huh? Oh, it's like a, like 2D sub interplanet.
Should I get stone
Extraterrestrial
walls or
planet.
should I not?
Do you have a lot of stone?
I'm -1 now because I got the power plant. Should I?
Oh shit! No, don't.
Oh, okay. Stone house or bank?
Abort. Ooh.
Aren't there other units to bother?
I guess bank. More money. Buy more
Sure.
stone. You're not
So
negative.
tired. Last night was amazing. Great.
I don't have a market yet though.
Yes.
Alright, I'll clear out the area between me and the Village of Doom, so that's okay. Let's check out what... Fuck, I've actually explored like quite a bit of this area. Alright, so I've made like smaller districts outside of my territory. I don't know if this is gonna work out though.
You again.
We'll see if I can do the haunted. Do the haunted.
Oh,
Do the haunted. No, haunted exile.
Okay.
Because he decided that districts was only his idea.
I didn't say it was only my idea. I just said that's the idea I've been using.
Eat my dick, comrade.
No.
Oh,
2 minutes.
What do you want?
Doesn't sound like enough meat to sustain me.
feels bad. The west side. Which area is the west? Okay.
To the left of your screen.
Oh, thank you.
What's up? Any infected around?
I'm like that House of the Dead character. Thank you.
What? Okay.
You guys like ever play House of the Dead and you save those random people and they're like, thank you.
The last House of the Dead game I ever played was House of the Dead 4, and that was in an actual
What
arcade.
did I do?
Dude,
Same.
No,
same.
I'm just kidding.
Is there gonna be a 5th one?
I think I already did a 5th one. They made several new ones for the Wii, which
The
apparently
movie
broke the record
was
for
really
most
bad.
cutscene.
Oh yeah, I love the one with the black guy and like that cop dude. Yeah, that's all I remember.
They broke the record for most cussing in a short time period, and the only one to ever almost beat it was South Park.
I actually don't really like South Park, even the show. What about you guys?
It depends on the episode for me. My favorite episode is still from season 1.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say the Cthulhu episode.
I've never even seen. I didn't even know there was one. No,
I
the
actually like the Cthulhu episode.
My favorite one is called Chicken Lover. That's the actual name of the episode. And literally, it's a whole spoof about cops, and Cartman gets on the show as a cop. And it's my favorite quote. You just bet my daughter! It's my favorite quote from the show.
Please never make that noise in the entirety of your life. Like, in all of human existence, just whenever you feel inclined to, just don't.
I will do what the hell I want, okay?
Please.
Please stop.
Understood.
I mean,
Is this fun better? Hmm?
oh god.
That's your Shrek voice. You don't use that. That's your most powerful tool.
That's always Shrek. Everyone.
You can melt steel beams with that.
Every time people find out I could do that voice, the first thing they always ask me to do is to say dirty shit. Every time.
Keg.
Okay.
Say Keck one more time.
Kek.
No.
Oh, here we go again.
I just came all
Should be
over
totally
myself.
stick raw.
Can you fix my cum stained shirt?
No.
Oh, damn it.
How'd you manage to stick that?
Gemini. Gemini.
Computer's having some latency issues with the download.
It's all the congested fucking mucus in my nose. It's causing me to have like severe mental handicaps.
More so than usual.
Gemini.
Did someone like drive a nail into your brain?
Yeah. Her name is Mary Shelley.
And she came through her Frankenhole to stab you with a nail.
I'm gonna fuck you in the Frankenhole.
You ever seen that movie Young Frankenstein?
Yes.
Isn't that the bad one that they remade to be the Dark Universe?
No. That is Victor Frankenstein.
You again. So tired.
Young Frankenstein is a Mel Brooks movie with Gene Wilder as
Didn't Mel
Frankenstein.
Brooks say he wanted to like kill all the Jews or something?
You cut out for me, I didn't hear what you said.
Didn't Mel Brooks say he wanted to like kill all the Jews or something?
No, that was Mel Gibson.
Oh, my bad.
Quick. Gotcha.
And it wasn't like that. He did say anti-Semitic shit got caught recorded on it, but he didn't. That. I don't remember what he. But
Someone give us the footage of Mel Gibson when he was eating a hamburger.
surprisingly, though, Mel Gibson's career has actually recovered, which is kind of crazy.
That's good because I don't know. I never really cared.
I like a lot of his movies. Actually, Payback is a really good one, and Conspiracy Theory is another really good one.
I like Braveheart.
Yeah, that's good too. But the thing is my favorite movie is still Mad Max. So
Fury Road.
I like Fury Road also. I own all of them, so.
Can you own me?
But the funny thing is, I own all of them, and I still have yet to see Thunderdome.
I tried. I lost interest.
Oh, is Thunderdome bad?
It's considered the worst of the series.
I think I'd have to agree. It's just really badly done.
Why is it badly done?
Cringy. Like, I don't remember a lot of it because I watched it years ago, but I didn't enjoy any of it.
Like, Mad Max 1 and 2 are really, really good, and Fury Road was pretty good too.
Wow, 1 stone from this tile? What a deal! But now I have no stone at all. No stone houses for me.
You know, it's great when you jump on your freaking friends group on Messenger, and the first thing they say is, "Oh hey, Galata is back," which means cracker.
Oh damn! Get fucking meme Daru.
Well, they call me Galata Salada, which means salty cracker.
Are you a salty cracker?
At times, yes.
Okay.
Don't you know I don't go in the water? I get soggy.
What
That's
do you
true.
want now?
I'm not even sure if that keyed in. Fuck's sakes.
Oh, here we
How
go
many
again.
people do you think you guys could kill if you were stuck in like a small room with like 40 people? How many do you think you could kill with your skill set?
This better be good.
With my, is that with weapons or just my bare hands and my skill set?
No prep time.
No prep time, so whatever's in the room. Maybe 1 or 2.
Okay.
Well, that depends on the group of people.
One of them is your mom.
Oh, my mom, she would try to slap the shit out of me.
You are good.
Oh shit.
Right?
So just backhand you like, what you doing, cracker?
She would slam me against the fucking wall. I know my
And
mom
then
too well.
fuck you in the ass.
But
I'm sorry.
my stepdad, I
That's
wouldn't
a-
get one person.
It's one of those memes.
I think you're just thinking about Folsom Prison.
I'm just thinking about sex, dude.
Welcome to the human race.
I didn't think the human race thought about sex. I thought they thought about like
A new
memes.
task. Sounds
Yeah, haven't you
think
seen that Cyanide and Happiness video? Completely 100%
I find
accurate.
some of them to be funny, and then some are like, eh.
Some of them are terrible.
Some of them
Like,
are just
not...
bad. And then like you're with a group of friends and they're laughing, and I'm like, oh, well,
Yeah.
Here we go again.
we're in that zone now.
Yeah, some of them were horrible. The new one was pretty funny. The one about the cowboy breakfast. That one was pretty funny.
You ever have a group session with your friends, like everybody just watches that Reddit watch people die, and then like you're like, well, you know what? Why are we doing this today? That's a good question.
Whatever you say.
I actually hate when people send me that shit. I really do.
Now, if it's an ISIS terrorist, I don't care.
Well, even then, I don't like seeing. It's nothing against. It's just like I don't like seeing people die. It's something I'm squeamish or anything. Just that's something I just don't want to see. I don't care. I just don't want to see it.
I respect
Like,
your choices.
It's like someone sent me a picture of a terrorist blowing himself up, and literally there was brains and shit going onto the camera. And it's like, dude, I don't even care if it's a terrorist. I don't want to see that. It's not right. Period.
Maybe we're just depraved.
Yeah, that too. It's like, oh, that's the funny thing is I like super gory games. I love playing violent games, but it's like I don't care to see.
There's
killed.
a massive difference between real life gore and the gore in like games, especially since in games people instantly die instead of like writhing to the ground and crying and all this other shit.
Some of the games I play, they ride to the ground and shit. World War II does that actually. Like Call of Duty World War II, if you call in a glide bomb, there's a chance that they won't die immediately from the explosion. Like it says you're dead, but their model is still on the ground without a leg, bleeding out, screaming and shit. And it's like, holy hell, game.
Hey, at least the game has balls.
Yeah. Oh, there's actually a game that's been on my list, and I own it, and I've yet to play it. It's called Spec Ops: The Line.
Oh yeah, I've heard a lot of good things.
It's apparently an amazing game, but it's just like you feel horrible playing it. It's inspired by Apocalypse Now, which is also being made.
Ooh, Apocalypse Now is so good. I don't know about the game, but it's so good.
Are you talking about the book or the movie?
Both. Heart of
I've never
Darkness
read
and
the
Apocalypse Now are both good.
I've never read the book, and I've only seen.
Heart of Darkness
part of
takes
the movie.
place in like Imperial times under.
Yes, tell me.
Fuck, now I forgot. It takes place in the Central Africa with the Belgians? No, wait. Now I forgot.
A new task. I hope you're not.
It was more about imperialism though.
Yeah, I'm just kind of surprised that they're making it into a game. I think it's the only reason it's getting really big traction now is because of, I guess,
I mean, I always thought it had big traction. It is quite a fantastic story.
Well, it's a good story, but it's like the actual idea of the game, though. It's like most people don't want to play a game where they start feeling horrible about their decisions.
Same. I don't want to do that too.
Well, it's like, but Spec Ops: The Line did it in a way that like the story is so engaging with the characters that you want to keep playing it, and you start feeling horrible. Like the game actually starts pointing out to you you're a horrible person.
It's like
you know the little loading screens.
It's like the only like modern military shooter where you feel bad, except for Wolfenstein, but that's like a different thing.
Yeah. But you know the loading screens with the little pieces of info?
Yeah.
Like in between it, like eventually the game will start out with tips and shit, and it will start evolving into pointing out how horrible of a person you are. Including my favorite line it says is, if you were a better person, you would not be.
You would what?
You would not be here.
Damn.
Like it goes out of its way to point out that war is not a super heroic
cool thing.
Yeah, and the main character is going out of his way to try to be this hero, and in the end he's doing these horrible things in his mindset of being a hero, and it's like, with spoiler alert, but to be honest, if you don't know what the story of
maybe you shouldn't talk now. You're spoiling.
I wasn't gonna say anything past that, but I was like, if you haven't seen the story for Apocalypse Now by now, it's like it's been out since what, the 70s, 80s? Actually, when did Apocalypse Now come out?
Gotcha.
Apocalypse Now 70s. It was about the Vietnam War.
Well, I know what it was about, but keep in mind the Vietnam War was a popular period when it was going.
I never disagreed.
So I doubt they would have made the movie during the 70s. 79.
I think so, considering it is Stanley Kubrick.
Well, it came out at the end of the 70s. It came out in 79. The war was already over, I think, for 6 years.
Maybe so.
Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
Yeah, that was with Martin Sheen, actually. I just remember that.
You're a Martin Sheen.
I am.
You are gonna
Interesting.
pay me for this, right?
You look like one.
Oh, more orders.
Apocalypse Now video game seeks $5 million for 2020 game. Holy shit, you guys are planning out.
They're really planning out.
This was back in February. Did they ever make it?
This better be good.
Oh, apparently it's not looking good for the game. Oh well.
Oh well.
To be honest, if it came out, I might have played it, but it's one of those things, like, would I?
Maybe. I don't know. Are you a bad person?
I can be. I have a sick sense of humor.
Oh, that's not really a bad person. Have you murdered someone?
Not that I know of.
Alright, then you're not a bad person.
Okay.
Shit, what was Spec Ops Line? I was just trying to remember the damn name of the game and I forgot.
God, Oldest Stone is right next to a perfect horde. Like, fuck me.
I want to play it, and at the same time, I don't want to feel terrible.
I want to feel terrible. I'll play it. Pussy.
Attention. Building completed.
Spec Ops The Line writer would eat broken glass before considering sequel.
I'd make a sequel if there was more stories to tell. There's no point in making a story that's... making a sequel to a story that's so, like, easy to follow and understand.
To be honest,
or no, don't say to be honest. You've already said it. Now it's over. You can't say it anymore. Now you've got to wait until your cooldown's done. Okay, now it's done.
Yes, tell me. But be quick.
Too many to be
I hope
honest.
you're not wasting my time.
Too many.
I don't know how they would continue that kind of story game. It's like it's one of those kind of said and done stories.
Yeah.
If you did a sequel, it would literally be retelling the same thing but with new characters. It doesn't matter.
And it'd probably also ruin it too.
Yeah. And even though the game didn't sell well, apparently it didn't sell well. Even though I heard the multiplayer was really good, the story is great. It's just, I guess it's everything it covers makes people not want to play it.
Yeah, people want to think like, you know, they're the badasses.
Yeah.
People don't want to feel like shit. You were right.
Call that a plan?
Alright, I've made multi-tier districts.
If it has a good story, I love playing games like that if they're a good story. Because to me, I'm well aware that war is not a pretty thing. I'm never.
Are you sure?
Yes, positive. Even though
HIV positive?
Yes, extremely HIV positive.
Yes, tell me. But be quick.
This is a pretty shitty situation. I've got no stone. The stone is next to hordes. And yeah, I'm just
This is when you make a ranger squad.
Commander?
Sounds interesting.
I don't even have a military center. I've just been relying on great ballistas.
Wow. Yeah, I would get a military center. Because you need to start pushing out with rangers. That's the way I
have 12 great ballistas.
Here we go again.
Alright, I should get a military center any second now. Just waiting for the cottages to finish up.
I actually will say my biggest issue with
memes,
well, with They Are Billions, is you got this full health bar, but the only part that matters is that little yellow section.
Yeah, it's kind of dumb.
It's like if you're planning to make other factions where that health bar is increased or decreased.
I mean, no. First and foremost, we don't. You're really like going on the new factions thing, but we don't know if any of that's gonna happen.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If that would make it the bar more worthwhile, is if different factions had different amounts depending on their playstyle, or even because the only reason I could see the green bar even being there for destroying a building is if they're planning to incorporate PvP.
Oh fuck. I don't have enough stone. Shit.
Like, that's the only reason I could see that health bar even being there.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it has no use.
There's a giant green bar for no reason.
Yeah. Unless they had to put that in because for destroying buildings that the zombies have. I guess that's what those infected... What did you call them? Doomed towns?
Yeah, maybe? I don't know. It's hard to say. I don't have enough stone to get a soldier center, so that sucks.
Other units to bother? Roger that.
This is when you get patient. Actually, when's the last time you played Red Alert 3?
I should play it again at some point. You're right.
I would enjoy playing it. Would you play it on Steam or EA?
I play it on both. I think I have it on both. Just in
Well,
case mods don't work.
Yeah, I have the expansions on EA, but I don't. I only have the base game on Steam, which is why I was asking.
Waiting on orders.
Man, I should get a market, honestly. At this point, it's just kind of crazy.
Commander?
Daisy, Dead Acres. Have you played Dead Acres?
Nope.
It's like a farming game meets tower defense meets first-person shooter.
Sorry, sir.
No idea.
I was cleaning.
Well, it's during the day you have to farm to raise money that a guy comes, so you can actually buy towers.
Oh,
and
like
upgrade
Geico.
defenses. Yes, and and at night you get attacked by zombies, which you actually have to defend your house against. So during the night you're fighting and shooting and having your own tower defenses up, and during the day you're farming. It's actually a pretty entertaining game.
That sounds like every other game that's come out ever.
Yeah, they finally incorporated multiplayer. That's good.
But be quick.
Dead Rising.
Now I'm blocking free access? That's dumb.
A new task.
Defenders of
Let's
Day.
do this.
Oh, where did my stone go? Oh, where can it be?
I'm pretty sure you smoked it.
I did.
I hope you're not wasting my time.
Oh, that's a cool game, Divinity Dragon Commander. That's such a cool game. I need to play that more.
Yeah, it is pretty good.
Are you sure?
Attention.
Come to me, zombie horde. Come to me. Follow the
I would say
archers.
the
Follow the
strategy
archers.
section of it is a little iffy, but the whole premises and the actual campaign is really fun.
Oh, even the market cost stone.
So boring.
Doom, Dota,
Gotcha.
Dungeon Land. That was a fun game too.
How do I even work off this scenario? Oh, the west side?
What's
Okay,
up?
I know where they're
Any
coming in now.
infected around?
If you ever can get Dungeon Land to run and actually get the fucking port forwarding to work, it is so much fun to play with people.
You're pretty fun to play with.
Oh, thank you. But to be honest, I feel like you play the Dungeon Master every single time.
Okay,
Maybe.
but it's
I don't know.
gonna cost you
Oh, the
double.
Dungeon Maestro.
The only master I need to find is the master of the stone.
Well, yeah.
So,
That's where strategy comes into play, because everyone else plays as actual heroes going into what is called Dungeon Land, which is pretty much a dungeon-themed amusement park. And the Dungeon Maestro is the guy who spawns everything to try to kill them, and there's actually a lot of strategy with how you do that.
You know, I feel as though the market needs to not cost stone. Because it's such a crutch to, like, not have stone, and it's already a rarity, like, sometimes in this game.
Yeah.
So why not have the market be a wooden thing? That way, if a player doesn't have enough stone, they can just, like, rely off that. Why did my ranger just die randomly?
Yeah, they need to find ways to make the playstyle that if you don't have a resource, you could still continue on.
Because this is way too unforgiving. Like, I'm literally just starving for stone.
Yeah, because when I was playing, I had no iron, and I had to push out several times to finally get iron so I could get soldiers. And it was like, good luck getting it. And it was like, oh my goodness, I had to push. And keep in mind, Ruffle, I'm actually playing on higher difficulty than you.
I mean, that's your choice.
Yeah, but it's like, so pushing out is really, really hard for me. Even with
It's always hard for anybody.
Yeah.
This game is just difficult whenever you want to try and do something that doesn't involve waiting for your own demise.
Yeah. Forge. I doubt people still play that game. From the depths. That game is cool, but it is such a learning curve.
Two great ballistas could deal with a third level horde.
Goddess and Goddess Wars. Do people still play it? I don't know. I still feel completely ripped off from that game.
For the colony.
I'm surprised you haven't memed and played that with me yet.
I have. I think my video was the worst RTS in history.
Well, I'm saying I'm surprised you didn't make a new video with multiplayer with me on it, like we did.
Why?
With,
Why
Metal Slug.
in God's name would I play it again?
Dude, we played Metal Slug.
I mean, yeah, but I actually enjoyed Metal Slug. I don't know
That
what
was
your
such a
point is.
And then on top of it, we've been planning to play Empire 3 And
let me replace what I want to say. Is no intrinsic value to play Goddess at all.
Yeah, I was so sad when they didn't pull through on that, and it had nothing to play. I was so pissed off.
I found free stone finally. How long has it been? Fuck.
I'm kind of curious what the current state of the game is, so I might install Goddess.
I think
War.
Peter Molyneux has left, so you.
Oh, yeah, he left a long time ago. Oh, that means they might actually be making a game now.
Hey, Fester.
You pay.
Hi.
Hi.
Oh, more orders.
I'm just here to listen.
Okay.
That's good. Fucking leech.
I've destroyed this Tesla tower. Fuck off.
Oh, here we go again.
Half-Life. Sure.
Try to one stone and one iron. Is it worth it for a stone workshop? I don't think so. What about you guys?
Upgrades are useful.
Yeah, but it's expensive to upgrade that. You need like 10 oil.
I'm just seeing if I have any interesting strategy games.
Memes.
Iron Brigade. I want to get more people to play that with me because that's actually a pretty cool
Great
game.
idea. No.
Play with yourself. I've been doing it for a while.
I know, but it's kind of boring playing that by yourself.
Just jerking off and going, Gemini!
Actually, that's a game I'm surprised you haven't played on your channel.
Gemini?
Kenshi? No, Kenshi.
What's Kenshi?
Yeah.
It's a squad-based RTS RPG.
Okay.
To the point where it's so open with what you can do. You can literally go from anywhere of just being a wanderer with a small squad of people going around this big-ass world killing things. Or in my case, I like to try to start the towns and actually have my own successful town with trade routes. It's a really cool game, and it's been in development for the longest fucking time. But it's fun if you have the time to put into it.
I'll have to see. I think I saw RPG on it, and I was like, nah.
It plays more like an RTS. It still has RPG.
I mean,
like
you have very curious ways of designating what is RTS and what isn't.
No, it's actually top-down. You control it like an RTS. Like, it has the RPG elements, and it has all the guys with the different stats and everything, but in the end, you still play it like an RTS.
Alright. I'll see what it's all about. Give it a whirl, maybe. Finally, some decent stone.
Killer is dead, that game. Kingdom Wars. I played that for 5 hours, apparently. I'm surprised.
Terrible game.
Kingdom Wars?
Hell yeah.
It felt more like a mobile game, but it was still interesting, to say the least.
Finally, I'm positive in stone. How long does this take? Oh my god. In your multi-tiered districts, do you build one wall or two walls?
I've been building only one. I haven't really had a need for building 2 walls. And the only reason I don't build multiple walls in a row is I noticed it starts limiting my actual engagement distance. Because the more walls you add, the less you're actually be able to actually start engaging. You're pretty much wasting resources every time they destroy a wall just so you can start shooting them.
I like to keep it to 2 at least.
I've just been running 1. I've had no issue with the 1 so far.
So much stone in this area. Alright, finally, I get to relax. Shit.
Majesty. I love that game.
What a shitty spawn. Oh well. Foundry time.
Mini Metro. I forgot I have a Mortal Kombat on PC.
Mortal Kombat!
What do you want now?
In your opinion, which is better, Napoleon Total War or Empire Total War?
I think Napoleon is more stable, but Empire has more factions. There's more mods.
Okay.
Or actually, I don't know. I'm not a big Total War guy. I think they're all kind of problematic.
Yeah. I've tried to get into the series, and I own a lot of them. I just never sit and play them. But everyone tells me Shogun 2 Total War is the best. I've never.
I think it's the best. It's the best made. And in terms of mechanics, I think it's the most realized of the games, including even the next games that are coming out, like the Total War Warhammer 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Those entries are kind of, in my opinion, half-baked.
I think the only issue with them is the fact that they're trying to stick with lore, and it kind of ruins some of the Total War gameplay.
You know, I think that is definitely a minority opinion, since everyone is so anal about the lore.
I know, but to be honest, they're there for the lore. But in the end, it's like Total War is pretty much taking a country and doing what you want with it. And if I want to play the dwarves and make alliances with the orcs, I should be allowed to without some major shit in my way to do it. Like, that should be an option in the game. Like, the idea of, like, Hearts of Iron 4's historical campaign, and then letting the AI do whatever the hell they want. Like, there should have been a choice, in my opinion. So all the lore people could have their lore option, and anyone who wants to play like me, just have whatever going on.
Just download the mods.
Yeah.
That's not hard.
Well, to be honest, it's like, but the thing is, that's something I believe should have been. Yes, I said to be honest, I forgot.
I know.
It should be involved with the game in the first place. I shouldn't have to mod it.
That's true.
Make it what I want in the game.
Nah, fuck your opinion. Pay more shekels.
Like, I think that is what hurts the Total War Warhammer games the most. It's just those barriers because of the lore.
I mean, I personally think it's because they are making a game that they know is incomplete. That and they haven't been able to fix any of the problems that are systemic of Total War games, most notably, you, like, getting out of control and then there's no way to stop you. The only game that did that effectively is probably Shogun 2, and that's because, you know, half of Japan goes like, fuck you.
Talking about morale breaking?
No, like half Japan allies against your side. So if you pick a different side than them, they fight you. But if you pick the same side, then they team up.
So what was it? Anti-foreigner versus pro-foreigner? So imperial versus anti-foreigner?
I think it's more like pro-shogunate versus anti-shogunate, or pro-emperor versus anti-emperor.
Oh, okay. Is the Western factions actually a playable faction in the game?
There's Western inspired factions like Satsuma, and then there's the expansion pack that has a Western style army versus like a traditional Japanese army.
Okay. Because I always saw the picture and it always shows the like Western looking like,
guy with a
stick shooter.
You can recruit those guys.
Okay.
But they serve under like the Japanese banner.
Oh, okay.
I think they're like mercs or something.
Well, I was always wondering because I thought it was based during the time where Western influences were kind of coming into play, and it was still like samurai and stuff.
I think it is on that time, considering that you're being a little bit vague with the time period. I think that is the time.
I think it's towards the end of the Edo period, but I can't remember specifically when like the anti-foreigner stuff was going on.
Maybe it was going on when you were born.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm building a ranger army. Oh, should I build a ranger army or a soldier army?
For pushing?
Yeah.
I think the ranger works better just because you don't attract as many zombies.
What about for defending?
For defending, I think the soldiers are way better.
Alright, then I'm gonna build soldiers then.
Like, I was keeping my soldiers on a mobile to-go basis of where I needed them because they take a hell of a lot more hits. They could actually, like, if I lost a wall segment, I'd push them into the wall.
What are those guys said? It takes like 10 soldiers to clear out the entire map of zombies?
Who the hell said that?
I don't know, that Dorito guy.
Serious Sam, that's a fun.
Serious Sam. He's super serious. This Halloween.
Just tell me what to do.
Do you even know what his character design is?
The what?
It's literally a guy wearing a pair of jeans, tennis shoes, and a white shirt with a bomb emblem on it while wearing sunglasses.
Oh, yeah, I know who Serious Sam is.
And he's the greatest. Yeah, I was asking if he's like the greatest warrior of the future, and that's what he wears.
Yeah, he fights against Mentos forces. Wears that shit. Comes into battle. Yo, what up?
Pretty much.
Then they made all those. Then they made the third one, which was kind of bad.
Well, it was prequel, so.
That doesn't. That's a bad excuse. And you
The
even
thing
know
is,
that.
like,
Don't.
Yeah, I know,
don't
but
think
it's
it's
like
with me.
I didn't know what to expect from it, and to be honest, some of the jokes are stupidly entertaining.
You're a stupid.
Yeah, I am. But to be honest, that's an event you should organize on your Discord. Serious Sam. Yeah, because the more people you put into the game, the harder and harder it gets, and you can put like 64 people in one game.
Holy fuck! That's maybe when it's on sale.
It's super. It's always on sale. Dude.
Maybe Crow Team watches my videos.
Like, it's super entertaining when you get, like, even when you just add, like, 2 or 3, like, the number of enemies can sometimes double. And it's, like, super entertaining. Now I'm replacing, to be honest, with, like.
Or super entertaining.
Understood.
Yeah.
Yeah, you seem to only use, like, 2 or 3, like, sentences at a time.
Alright.
It's kind of funny, when I'm writing, I'm the exact opposite.
I don't believe you. Mostly because I'm learning from experience how you work.
Perfect.
Yeah.
What do I know? Maybe you're some hyper genius from the future sent here to fuck my brains out with a spoon.
Of course, my commander.
Sounds like I'm eating you at that point.
Do you want to eat me?
Sorry,
really.
sir.
Wow.
I was cleaning my weapon.
That's rude.
Great idea, sir. Let's go.
When did I own Strider? It's always great when you go through your Steam library and just find games you never bought.
Ready and waiting.
It's like a whole new world.
Oh, would you ever play Stronghold Legends?
Probably at some point. I do kind of want to get to the Stronghold games a little bit.
Most people say don't play 3.
I want to play 3 now.
Well, it's considered the worst of the series.
Good.
I enjoyed it, but it is pretty garbage. Stronghold Legends is the other one that went 3D first, and they put it into fantasy universe, so it's actually pretty cool in that regard. It's fantasy.
Commander?
All right, 5 more soldiers now. I'm gonna make the greatest kill team to ever exist. 10 soldiers, 1 job, kill every zombie in.
Simulator. Because who knows? Maybe eventually we'll play freaking Secret Hitler.
I want to play your Secret Hitler.
Oh, okay, I am a Secret Hitler. Well then.
Are you?
I don't know. Probably. It's a secret.
Labo, as soon as the zombies get close, the Great Ballista's like, nope.
Reporting for duty. You need me? Orders, sir.
Well, I'll save up for the 30 stone so that I can actually get out.
I'll eventually play you more.
Yeah, they just didn't come out with any updates. I kind of got a little bit bored.
Well, it's just like when I was trying to play it, it's like there's not much of an explanation of how actually to play it, and specifically what the difference between left and right click are, or if you're using the gamepad,
Oh,
left
you don't
or right
know?
trigger. No, it doesn't ever explain it. I never fully saw what they exactly did when I played it.
I thought they explained it in the campaign.
I never played the campaign. I just played Skirmish.
Yeah, I think that's a problem that is unique to you only.
Probably.
Of course.
No, separate tutorial mode isn't exactly the hardest thing for them to implement, so they should probably do it. How many cottages do I have? I have a lot.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
I feel like absolute death right now.
Do you need me? Reporting for duty.
You should play War for the Overworld then.
You should play with my cock.
Yeah, I'd rather not.
No,
I don't
that's-
like chickens that much.
That's rude.
I like to eat chickens.
That's rude.
For the humans!
Alright, a zombie push is coming down. Time to create
War update?
create more Great Ballistas quick. Here, I'm gonna make a I'm gonna make a wall section just for the Great Ballista.
Ready and waiting. Just guide me to the infected. Perfect. Reporting for duty.
Are we ever gonna get a group together to play AI War?
Maybe? I don't know. Or I hate old games or picks, or most of them. So I end up seeing if he wants to do it. If he's not down, I'm like, alright. Nothing lost, nothing ventured.
It's just that one was one we kept bringing up every so often. We never actually kind of played it. And I've had it owned for forever, but I've never gotten to sit and play it because it's a pretty big what's the word I'm looking for?
Meme.
Commander?
Well, with that, and it has a pretty steep learning curve.
Just say meme. If you need to use a word or something, substitute meme.
Sorry, sir.
Meme?
I was cleaning my weapon.
Like, I like the whole idea of
Let's
it.
go.
And the general, from what I've gathered, the general consensus is it's a great RTS. But
Any orders?
that's one of those games I'd probably rather play with friends because it has like a co-op campaign.
Attention. Building complete.
I made so many great ballistas.
Nothing but ballistas.
Tell me.
So many riflemen. I think I'm probably going to attract the Villages of Doom.
I find it funny that I got Ashes to the Singularity Escalation for free.
Holy shit, zombie. Get back. Alright, which side are the zombies coming in? I wish it would tell me.
For the colony! Come on.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna split up my guys into 2 different groups.
Just tell me what to do. Sorry, sir. I was cleaning my weapon. Alright.
Try to distract them.
Tell me. Is everything okay? Understood. Commander? Great idea, sir.
What faction do you play in Red Alert 3?
Japs?
You play Japs?
Yeah.
What's considered a counter to their elite? I've always had issues with her.
They're what?
Here we go.
Their elite?
Elite what?
Their commando.
Oh,
I guess that's what
any anti-infantry unit? Like, it's, the Yuriko isn't hard to deal with.
It's like every time I fought her, it's not, I know how to kill her fast, but it's like in that short time, she'll usually destroy half my army because of how effective she is. Because she's anti-everything.
I mean, yeah, but she can only target one thing at a time, unless it's arrogance, then she just plucks them from the ground.
What's like, I usually used to put sickles after her, but by the time I'd kill her with a sickle army, she would take out 3 or 4 sickles. And if you do infantry, it's like, good luck, she's gonna wipe them.
Maybe you're just bad.
No, she has that AoE attack that instant kills all infantry.
I don't know, I never had really a problem with Yuriko, honestly.
Well, everyone's always told me, if you play Russians, use the Russian commando and outranger her.
Oh, that's a way to do it. If you have a serious problem with her, that is.
Yeah, but other than that, it's usually I have to like guarantee sacrifice at least a couple units to deal with her.
Bring 'em on.
Which I don't mind. It's just sickles. I think if I remember right, were like 1,200 credits apiece.
Oh, here we go again.
I always play the Soviets.
Oh, damn it, that
Any
sucks.
infected around?
I try the allies, but it's just they're really micro heavy.
Aren't there other units to bother? Okay.
Actually, I think the Japanese are more micro-heavy considering that they have transformable units.
Well, yeah, that. Well, it's just I don't like the Japanese that much.
That's because you're
they're
racist.
Cool. Nah. No, they're cool and everything. It's just
Racist.
I like the Soviet playstyle a lot, and then
Sure,
the
okay.
only reason the allies are effective is if you can micro their aircraft effectively.
Listen,
Like,
man, you're not fooling anyone.
What? Fooling with what?
I know that you hate Japanese people. I can smell it in your blood.
That's why I haven't caught up on My Hero Academia, is because I just hate Japanese people.
Yeah.
Yes, tell me. But be quick.
Attention. Building completed.
What's a TV show or movie that has been able to demonstrate
Waiting on orders.
really good character development with different races and nationalities?
A TV show?
TV show, cartoon, what do you guys think?
A show that's done it well, it's with different races, nationalities. I'd say Firefly, but that only aired for one season.
Perfect.
It's very funny considering that there's only like one Asian guy.
Units under attack.
Well, and I wasn't really thinking as like a particular, like what we consider human races now, but the different factions and people belonging to different things,
Okay,
different backgrounds.
alright, well, I'll choose my pick of Full Metal Alchemist.
Here we go again.
Oh, Alchemist was good too. Really good. It's on Brotherhood or original?
Brohood.
I've yet to see Brotherhood.
The original is quite a meme.
A new task.
Especially all the memes related to the guy and his dog.
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, I love the dog. This is your favorite character in FMA Brohood. Mine's Scar, because he's a brown guy that fucking electrocutes people with his hands.
I know so many girls who have like the biggest fucking fandom for him.
Scar is awesome.
Yeah. He's a cool character, but it's just like the fandom is ridiculous. But to be honest, it's the same with any show, I guess.
Yeah, especially My Hero Academia.
Wow, yeah, there's a Froppy
Just tell
following.
me what
Dude, I would fuck Froppy.
attack!
I love that show, but I need to get caught up.
Would you
Maybe
fuck
I'll watch
Froppy?
I don't
Yes.
know, 'cause they're like 14.
Oh. You're just a party pooper.
Is everything okay?
Gemini, would you fuck Froppy?
Attention. Building completed.
Gemini? He has been lost to the warp.
Attention. Building completed.
Shit, I don't really know where Gemini is. Well, I've built
He's
two...
still here. Oh, he has himself completely deafened.
Fuck.
I'll send him a message going, you motherfucker.
You motherfucker. You're not talking to us right fucking now?
Attention. Building
What if he's like fucking someone and we're just
Sorry,
interrupting
sir.
him in that?
I was cleaning my weapon.
Well,
Is that Infestor? Hello.
hi.
You finally now talk.
Yeah.
Infestor,
What?
what do you think is your favorite show, cartoon, anime, whatever, that does different races or nationalities? I said Full Metal Alchemist. What up?
I have no idea.
What'd you say, Halted?
My Little Pony, does that count?
Yeah, I guess. You know, if you're a faggot, but yeah.
Gemini, so nice of you to join us.
Yeah, I was modeling. Finally got 3ds Max to work.
Talk to us while modeling. Tell us how hard it is. Explain to us how
I'm
thick
trying
it
to
is.
remember everything.
Oh.
Fucking forgot the translucency selection. Fuck.
So you're doing materials at the moment?
Wait a minute. Oh, you're fuck. That's annoying. I can't use my push to talk button in 3ds Max.
Yay!
Why are you on push to talk?
You wouldn't want to hear what's in the background.
Is it you fucking someone?
Har har.
Soldier, please!
I mean, I'm pretty skillful.
For the colony!
Super skillful. 5 me.
Commander, do you need me?
Update finish
Here we
for
come.
Street Fighter.
Let's
No,
go.
I didn't, because it paused.
Ah, spitters! Why do you ruin the game with your existence?
Understood. Just guide me.
Alright. Call of Duty got a World War II update.
Here
Actually.
we come. Orders, sir. Let's get
Dead by Daylight also got an update. Probably adding Freddy Krueger.
Also, why the hell are you talking like that? Your text chat is just kind of retarded.
Oh, he's on messer.
Do I need to tell them what you sent me?
You're welcome to do it.
Do I need to screenshot?
Any orders?
You just screenshot this dick in your mouth.
On your orders.
Gonna be a pretty small image.
Damn. Got me.
That will be easy.
Combo breaker.
Be like watching a fly fly into a cage.
Just tell me what to do.
Don't talk to my mom like that.
Is everything okay?
I
I will kill our enemies.
see if I can find something here.
Trying to clear out the zombies, clear out the zombies, clear out the zombies.
Ready and waiting. Of course, my commander. Here we come. I will kill our enemies.
You know, I think, like, if you masturbate enough times, you might be able to get, like, the powers of the penis. It's a rare jutsu. It's kind of like, oh, fuck, I forgot my own bullshit that I was saying. Alright.
Ruffle. Look at French chat.
I can't look right now. I'm playing a game for youtube.com/Masterofroflness.
Attention.
It's kind of difficult right now.
Don't forget to support him on Patreon.
Oh, thank you. I thought I was gonna forget. Alright. I honestly need less windmills. Finally. I might have enough stuff to get out a foundry. Fuck, how long has it been? Ay, Macarena. Oh shit. I just need enough gold. Gemini, all I need is gold.
Gold.
Gold, you say? Gold.
Let's get them.
Let's get them.
Oh, that reminds me of Onimusha 2. Old man just running out of the mine. Gold! Dies of a heart attack.
Damn, he got fucked.
Nasty ass Genma.
Would you eat your own ass for if it meant your own survival?
Yeah.
All right. Would you do it for fun?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have to like remove a rib or two. There are a lot of stretching exercises.
Great ideas, sir.
Get really, really limber.
Sorry, sir. I was cleaning my weapon. Waiting on orders. Come on.
There we go.
This mask is proving to be a pain.
In the butt.
Indeed.
Harpy, Harpy, please. Oh wow, the soldiers actually took her out, no problem. Who said they were
Harpy
difficult?
Harpy isn't super strong. She's just really fast. Like she's guaranteed to start attacking your troops. But if you have enough fuel, pretty good thing.
At your service.
They are infecting our buildings.
What the fuck? What buildings are they infecting? Oh, that one. Oh. Well, that's fine.
Bring them on! I will kill our enemies. Let's go.
No, Tesla Tower, please don't fall.
Bring them on!
You know what's also hard? Clicking on these units individually.
Attack!
Ugh, I know.
Like, if I want to target a spitter, I have to, like, fight with the game.
For the humans!
I wonder if I can upgrade these units to be silenced? Do you guys not know what silencers are? If you have semi-auto guns, you obviously have possibly the ability to have a silencer.
I mean, it'd be cool if there was like upgrades to the troops, like archer upgrades into like crossbow woman, and soldiers into like assault troopers.
Crossbows aren't like better than archers. They're slower.
They hit harder.
Yeah, but they
have better
reload
armor pen.
slower. Why do you need armor pen against the zombie?
Chubby.
Oh, that's true. Okay, fair enough. I'm okay with a different variant.
Or gatling trooper. That'd be dope.
Is everything okay?
Is it dope?
Gatling trooper would be pretty cool.
What do you want now?
Like even something like an arsonist unit that just throws Molotovs, just burns zombies, like simple stuff. Well, the Lucifer was like a short-range flamethrower unit. I have a unit that has like a little longer range that like deals area of effect splash damage over time.
So a fire bomber of some sort.
Yeah, and it'd be good like you could just force attack an area, light it up before the zombies get to it, and just like walk into fire.
A Zeppelin unit that drops fire bombs.
Dude, I'm talking about air units in this game. Air units in this game. That's what I'm talking about.
Zombie flyers. Oh, here comes the POWs. We're all fucked.
So tired.
Taking in new kinds of zombies and shit.
Zombie kamikaze units. Zombie memes. Zombie dreams.
Oh god.
I'm sorry, zombie
bloaters.
Drive me nuts.
Zombie bloaters would be terrifying. Just explode when they die.
Oh, just shoot out all that sperm, right?
Or
I'm sorry, they just worry me with what they would do to my walls.
Damage over time.
Damage over time. No, don't give them ideas.
You ain't repairing that wall. It's gonna
my teachers have told me the same thing. I'm like talking to another class, and they're telling me about the game they want to make. I'm giving them ideas, and then the teacher was like, "He's like, you better not be giving them ideas." And I'm like, "Well, it's just little ones." Cough, cough.
Little ideas, you know? Like,
Building completed.
like yeah, little ideas. Harmless. Ooh, more cottages. I got stone houses, I got cottages. I can separate the people into different nationalities and races now. Put some of them into slavery. It's just great.
Hey, Hitler.
Hitler. I got finally 8 stone. This is the greatest game I've ever played.
At your service.
Just make me feel dead inside for most of it, and then finally, woo! By the way, there's a tree.
How would you feel if they ended up making a faction that was Nazi-inspired, and you would actually have work camps outside of your city?
I would.
You would have like special benefits for that.
That's a Frostpunk type thing, not a Day Our Billions thing.
Have you heard anything from the devs on that game?
I don't know, dude. You know as much as I do.
Raffle, can you like I assume is Frostpunk like its own individual game to download, or is it through Steam? Like the demo that you have.
The demo is a press thing, I think.
Is everything okay?
A couple of chubby zombies attacking my walls, no big deal.
Finite resources.
I wonder if anyone's leaked the press copy.
Probably not. They don't. Nobody wants to get in trouble.
Commander?
Did you know someone leaked the copy of what was it? The Evil Within 2, and they hacked the DRM before the game even came out.
It's pretty fucked up. I have 4 great ballistas on the front, by the way, Gemini. Just pounding.
Sorry, sir. I was cleaning my...
I would get more power plants, except my mills have... except I have no stone.
Yay.
Yay. Should I get an advanced quarry since I'm starving for stone? What do you think?
Do you need me?
What did you say? You kind of cut out for me.
What should I get an advanced quarry now that I'm starving for stone?
I will kill our enemies.
If that could help you get more stone, yeah, I would do it.
Bring them on. Any orders?
For like wood or something like that, so you can build wood windmills that don't require stone, but they're not as effective.
Oh, I was just talking about should I research stone? My bad. My bread friend. You are friend. I am sorry for bamboozling you.
I've been bamboozled.
Just tell me what to do. Charge!
Kill team is here. Move out. Kill all zombies in sight. Leave no survivors.
Okay, I'm halfway through. We're only halfway there. Halfway there. Halfway there.
I think I've already asked this once, but I'm gonna ask again. Do you think a zombie could claim life insurance?
Are zombies well established in this universe?
Tell me.
I don't know. That was just a general question. Can a living dead
Sorry, sir.
claim life insurance?
Maybe for their current undead life, yes.
Tell me. Just tell me what to do.
Why do the allied units block each other?
Is everything okay? All right. Here we go. Ready and waiting. At your service. Understood. Any orders? Of course, my commander.
Alright, zombie horde, follow me, follow me, follow me, follow me, follow me. Now, fire pod them!
Alright, I'm back.
Hey, what's up, back? I'm ready. For your butthole.
Peekapoo. I'm so floating. Seriously. It's not very creative.
Waiting on orders.
You're not very creative, so there.
Attack!
I do modeling. I'm very creative. Created the concept design for an electromagnetic railgun.
Yeah? That's cool.
Just guide me to the infected.
Please remember me when you're successful and famous.
Sure
Oh,
thing.
harpy.
Let's get them!
And I killed them all. That was a lot of hesitation in your voice. I don't know if I
Oh no.
You're gonna throw me out.
You're
gonna throw me out in the street. I knew it.
I was in Max and I realized my push to talk doesn't work at Max. I honestly don't like that. It's really annoying.
Orders, sir.
You use weird programs.
I've never had this with any other program. Yes, Max is just a special cookie.
I feel you. Not like, you know, literally, because I don't understand what you're saying half the time, but spiritually.
Attack! At your service.
Okay, Gemini. I think we should get real with each other right now. You agree, Gemini?
Sorry, sir. I was cleaning
Sure.
my weapon.
Alright, Gemini.
I don't know what I'm stepping into, but sure.
Hold on, my sinuses are taking over. I can't think.
I also did the unwrap with my gun as well. I think just texturing is gonna be a pain.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
So close to upgrading my advanced quarry.
No, we should play 20 questions while he plays that.
That's a good idea. Alright. Ponton, you go first.
Attack!
Am I guessing or am I thinking of something for
Think
you?
of something. Think of something.
Okay, I have something thought
For
of.
someone.
Ooh.
I will kill our enemies. Let's get them.
I mean, honestly, ask a question that you would want to, like, actually ask one of us.
Ooh, that's a good question. Oh, wait. What did I just do?
Any orders?
So,
Ready and waiting.
You just cut out.
are we actually asking questions or are we actually playing?
Okay?
Yeah, you're 20 questions, dude. You make something.
Do it.
Because I'm still playing this.
Perfect.
I'm a
Oh,
radical.
so you want to ask me questions to try to figure it out?
Whenever you're ready. We'll be here. Oh shit.
That will be easy. Come on. Bring 'em on.
Oh, plus 12 stone. Oh.
I keep asking questions and no one's hearing me.
I can't hear you, dude. Like, you haven't said anything on my end.
Yeah.
It's PS4.
What's up?
I'll turn it off. I'm downloading stuff on my PS4. I need to turn it off.
Okay.
Tell me. Great idea, sir.
How do you get the advanced mills again? Is it oil?
Charge!
I don't know. I've never.
Colony!
Gemini, have you ever gone into the advanced mill?
I will kill our enemies.
I've gotten to the advanced farm.
What does the farm take? It takes like oil, right?
Yeah. You need oil. It's actually really expensive.
Let's get them.
I've got like 2 oil areas, so I think I'm good. Oil's a resource that
Nice.
I'm always having like some like somewhat
Issues with?
abundance of. No,
okay.
I've never had an issue with oil.
Understood.
Building
But the
and
base-
it's 6 oil per,
Oh, okay.
which is decent.
The basic resources are the ones that I have problems with.
Ugh, tell me about it. Start off with like no iron anywhere near you.
Okay. Our download's done.
Sorry, sir.
Is it a person, place, or thing?
Cleaning my weapon.
No, it's you making the thing.
Oh, I've already sent a long time ago. I've been ready.
Oh, no. You're making the... Okay, what is it? Is it a person? Wait. Actually, should you give us... Can you give us a hint really quick? Before we start, like, animal or something?
It's a thing. We'll leave it at that, because that's still a lot of stuff.
Here we go.
Alright. Is it a game?
All right.
No.
Alright, Gemini.
Let's get them.
Yes.
No, it's you.
Person, place, or thing.
Yeah.
Wait, am I?
We already established
Yeah,
this thing.
I didn't hear you.
Okay,
Sorry.
basically, I just asked, like, was it a video game? And he said no.
Is it one of us in this Discord?
I didn't know we were things.
We kind of are.
Oh, you're saying thing?
Yeah. Yes, we're okay.
Is it a vehicle?
No.
I will kill
No more executives. Fuck.
Do I keep cutting out?
No, I was just waiting on Gemini.
He asked me, is it... Oh, I am downloading something on my fucking Steam. That's too.
Oh, shit. No, spitter, please. Why? Okay.
He asked me if it was a vehicle. I said no.
Oh, okay. Infestor now.
What? I wasn't paying attention.
Person, place, or thing. I said it was a video game. Gemini said it was if it was a automobile. We were both wrong.
Okay. Is it a plant?
Bring 'em on.
No.
Great idea, sir.
But it can be made from a plant. I'll give you that hint.
Oh.
Come on.
Who's
Is
next?
That would be me. Is it a recreational drug?
No.
Okay. Gemini now.
I will kill our enemies.
Is it? Oh, that's too hard of a question to ask.
Alright, I'm gonna get oil platforms.
Commander? Of course.
Is it a food?
Yes.
Let's get
Do I get to go again?
No. Now it's,
Oh, okay.
Infestor.
Sure.
Yeah. All good.
It's a group effort. It's not like any particular winner.
That will be easy.
Let's see.
10, you're supposed to do it within 20 questions, but to be honest, I haven't been counting. So let's keep going.
Understood. Here we go.
Is it a hot food?
Yes, if prepared
Let's
right.
go. Bring 'em on.
Okay.
Attack!
Is it from a Western culture?
Yes.
Okay. Gemini, now you.
Very far west.
Okay, very far west, alright.
Or,
Oh, it's United States?
yeah, it's a United States thing.
Okay.
we would be the only ones that's stupid enough to make something like this.
All right.
But I'd still eat them anyways.
Let's go. All the way.
Shit.
Waiting on orders.
Technology research.
Just tell me what to do. Of course.
I don't know if I could even say this,
I will
but
kill our
is it
enemies.
served for breakfast?
That will be easy.
If they ever made a breakfast variant of these, I would be in love, but no.
Attack! Understood.
Alright, so it can't be pizza. Gotcha.
I actually would love to make a breakfast pizza, like with eggs and bacon and shit.
Fuck that. No, just take the actual pizza and just eat it.
I already do that. But, but if it's in the breakfast, it's cold. I eat it cold. Yeah.
I'm dying. Can you guys go to my funeral? Can all my subscribers right now in the chat tell me if you would go to my funeral or not? I'm not inviting you guys. I'm just asking.
I would.
Sorry, sir.
Alright.
I'd try to go.
Hey.
I have no reason not to go to New York. I'd also get to go to Comic Con, I guess.
For the humans.
You should go to New Meme.
Excuse me.
Oh, you're excused.
And
That
is
kinda
it
came out of
a
nowhere.
is it a sauce?
No, it is not a sauce.
Okay.
Is it a meme?
Yes.
Building
Wait, what?
I don't know how to interpret this.
I've seen one made into a meme. And I will send it to you later after you guess it.
If we guess it.
Yeah, this one shouldn't be too hard. We've already mentioned it once earlier today.
Oh shit.
Now I gotta remember earlier today, and my memory is like toaster strudel right now.
Same.
Sadly, it's not toaster strudel.
Oh, damn it.
I love toaster strudel, so they're fucking great.
I love you.
It's amazing I don't weigh like 300 fucking pounds. The amount of shit I eat.
Maybe you just have to
Yep,
wait, and then
that
menopause comes in.
Oof. Kick.
At your service.
I guess it's my turn now.
This Tips playing muffled Eurobeat?
I don't know, dude. Tibbs is strange because he
You
doesn't
mean
love us anymore.
Tibes?
Yeah.
Tibes.
I'll be right back.
Don't say his name 3 times to the mirror. Okay.
Or he'll just show up behind you and like stab you with his hopes and dreams that are shattered.
I just asked him what the fuck is muffled Eurobeat? Is that a German beating his wife in the basement? Sorry.
Hey Gemini, I have 5 great ballistas on my front line with this Village of Doom. Am I doing this right?
Yes.
Okay.
He just said exactly so.
Yes.
Whose turn is it?
Oh, nice playing Fallout 4. I believe it's mine after Raffle.
Yeah.
Yes, my Fraulein.
Time to recreate my cancer deck in Magic.
I already made a deck that will destroy all other decks.
Did you make a turn 1 win deck?
No, I made Bear Force 1, the greatest deck to ever exist.
Bear Force 1? What?
Bear Force 1.
Okay, I'm still thinking.
Good luck with my survivalist deck.
Yeah, that's fine.
His survivalist dick? Well then.
Deck.
Dick.
D-E-C-K.
Dick. Dick.
But if you want that as well, I'll give it to you.
Whoa! You mean
I see you spelled it with an accent, so deek. That's what you spell.
Oh fuck, there's a lot of zombies. Oh, I've attracted the Villages of Doom. Oh, I fucked up. Well, it's a good thing I have backup districts. Let's see what we'll breach first. My hopes, my dreams, or these zombies.
Gemini is thinking really hard on what this could be.
Perfect.
You fucking bet your ass.
Bring 'em on.
It's a food we've mentioned earlier. It is also a meme. We're going places. And there is no breakfast variant, sadly.
For the colony.
Alright, backup districts are now taking into effect.
Here we come.
They are trying to break through.
Charge.
And now Operation Kill Team is a go. So they broke. So they broke through the first wall, but I've successfully been able to kill most of them.
I kind of want to set up my sound capture so I could just start playing the Jeopardy theme song. Because I can do that. That'd be pretty fun.
Like, honestly, I would be a little bit more useful, but like my brain is just not even working.
I'm pulling grasping at straws and I'm literally googling fucking American foods. There's so many.
Yeah.
Is it?
Why don't you ask more information regarding besides this is an American food that also turned into a meme?
Dude, can it turn into a dream though? Do you want to be an American memer? Ba 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 ba.
Is everything okay?
Is everything okay? Soldier, if everything was okay, we wouldn't call upon you.
Is it healthy?
No.
Ready and waiting.
Actually,
you know what would be nice? Later on into the game, there's a building that stops infection.
That'd be kind of cool. Like a hospital?
Yeah.
Or a building that like shores up the defenses of your buildings.
Oh, that would be cool too. But I think like walls and Great Ballistas already do that.
At your service.
Alright, I'm assaulting the Village of Doom now. They are going down.
So how many repeat cards can you have in a deck? Was it 2?
No, only one. The
Only
only repeat cards you could have is our land cards. That's it.
I just realized a strategy that would actually sadly work in that game.
What game? Magic?
For They Are Billions.
What strategy?
Instead of putting a second layer of walls, put a set of buildings that can't be destroyed. Yeah, you'll get some extra zombies in it, but if you put it right against your walls, you could probably make a permanent secondary wall that you could funnel through much easier.
Hey, Raffle.
What's up, bro?
There is indeed a torrent for Frost.
Oh, well there you go.
Okay, but it's Infestor's turn.
I don't approve of such actions, though.
Tell me.
So all I have to say is bad, Gemini.
Wait, they're putting the Ninja Turtles into Injustice 2?
I would do it.
I really want to play Frostborn.
Honestly, at the stage,
I've been screaming it whenever they
Is it a
post
Hot
something
Pocket?
on
No.
Facebook page.
But it can be bought in the same aisle.
Oh.
Yo, is it Bagel Bites?
They have a breakfast variant, so no.
Bring 'em on.
Fucking love Bagel.
Bagel Bites literally get my pussy wet. How many zombies do I have to kill until the Village of Doom is finally over or done with?
A lot.
I'll have troops to supplement it.
Yeah, I've got forces. Just crazy how much I have to fucking kill. Oh, I just messed up my gate.
Any orders?
Oh yeah, I'll just upgrade the stone houses here.
It's your turn by this way, Rifle.
Oh, is it?
Oh no, you asked it's a Bagel Bites, never mind.
Yes.
So it's Gemini's turn.
It's not Gemini, it's Gemini. Gemini.
Raffle.
What?
Raffle.
What?
There are things in my stash that would shock you.
Ooh.
Actually, literally.
Is everything okay?
It works a little too well.
Whoa! What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh my god! I just made the biggest meme of my entire life. I blocked off my fucking gates.
Good job.
Oh, but I have Great Ballistas. Protect me, Great Ballistas, while I juke. Okay, I'm safe. Spinners are dead.
Oh, it's gonna take 5 hours. I think after 20 questions. Have you been keeping track, Haunted?
No, he is not.
My commander.
Haunted?
Haunted!
Oh no. What was the question? I got distracted. I was watching Justice 2.
No, I was asking, are you keeping track?
Of questions limit? No, I said that a long time ago.
No.
Is everything okay?
Is that your question?
No. So it's in the frozen oil.
Commander? Perfect.
Wait, let's call it what it is. It's a fucking meme.
At your service. Do you need me? I will kill our enemies.
Yeah, they actually putting the fucking Ninja Turtles in Injustice 2.
It's a meme.
It's sick.
Cowabunga, dude. Radical.
You just say edible, like weed? I love weed. Did you know that?
I'll have one of those cookies another day. Or another night.
Whose turn is it for question?
It's still me. I'm still thinking.
I don't know how it's so hard at this point. We literally giving you so much information, including what aisle it can be bought in.
Finally, one of the Villages of Doom has
Is
been
it
taken out.
in... You said it was in the frozen, but...
Yep. The aisle that you can buy Hot Pockets in.
What? Is it...
Any orders?
Is it Bistro?
The colony.
What is beach?
Oh, never mind.
Waiting on orders.
That's just turned now.
Is it... Oh, okay. I wouldn't say that. Is it a panini?
It is not a panini, even though I love paninis. Okay, now I know what brand you're talking about. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it was like the Bistro paninis.
Yeah.
I buy 2 of them. I'll get like the Philly steak, the Philly style chicken.
What the
and
fucking Twilight are you guys talking about?
Dude, actually, my favorite thing to get from that aisle is they have what's it called? French bread pizzas. And it's pizza on a French bread. It's amazing. And it comes in 2 slices, so I'll take the 2 slices and put it on top of each other like a sandwich, and I'll put ranch in between it. Sandwich.
There's a good reason why I stay away from ranch, because you know they add titanium oxide, which is toxic.
Yeah, whatever. At this point,
and also what makes it white.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, I thought it was sperm.
Is that why it's called titanium white from Bob Ross?
I will kill our enemies.
Yes.
No, it's titanium white.
Actually,
White.
Yeah, no. You are right though.
Infestor, it's your turn, by the way. You can always make ranch by hand. It's not that hard to make.
All the way.
I have like...
Actually, I should look that up.
It's mostly the same ingredients as mayo.
Hello?
Hey, Rachel.
Holy shit.
Hi, Rachel.
Are you even alive, Rachel?
I'm totally not drunk.
Okay.
Lit.
Okay.
You weren't asking, but okay.
Okay. Just letting you know.
Okay.
I have no
I
idea.
didn't like trip coming up the stairs to get in my blade.
But if you were drunk, what could we get away with? That's the question.
Nothing.
Oh, the humans! Let's get them!
Yeah, I have no idea.
I'm so sick, I want to die.
Okay,
You want some
Infestor...
Midori?
Midoriya from Boku no Hero?
No, Midori, the alcohol.
Oh, yeah, that stuff is good.
I drink a lot of
sure,
that.
if you're
Probably like
supplying.
a whole bottle.
Why, Rachel? Are you just a raging alcoholic now?
No. My friend drinks a lot, and it's really hard to keep up with her.
Well, then
Is she Korean?
Don't.
No, she's Chinese.
Okay, because I literally have a Korean friend who, like, just downs beer. Like, she has a second gullet, and I'm like, okay, listen, I'm not about this
I don't
life.
know where she... And she's smaller than me. I don't know where she puts it. Like,
That's my little sister in a nutshell. Like, easily.
Oh,
drinks more
she
than
has
me.
my
I
her
mirrored her all
metabolism.
night, and my head was, like, swimming. And she was perfectly fine.
She has hard tolerance.
I honestly don't understand how you guys are not getting this yet, by the way.
Rachel, Just drink lots of water from now on.
I did.
Drink lots of water.
I played a lot of like video games. Like I played DDR for like the past like 3 hours. So I think I'm good.
Jesus.
To be honest, I've always eat carbs when I drink, just because it makes it that I.
Oh yeah, like rice.
Yeah,
Rice
I
is
had
amazing.
onion rings and sweet potato fries.
Well, it doesn't make you less drunk. It just makes it that your body doesn't digest all of it at one point in time. So you pretty much, it takes a little longer for it to go through your system, but it won't make you drunk as shit.
I don't feel bad. It's just I keep falling and tripping over things.
Yeah, it's just
and I don't know why.
I know why, but I've never been that drunk to find that out.
I'm not drunk.
I've been very drunk.
But I
Rachel,
totally
you're
tripped
totally
coming
drunk.
upstairs.
Also, this is the Raffle recording room. Be careful what you say, Rachel. It's gonna be online forever.
Yeah.
Oh. Hi, internet. I'm not drunk.
Until people forget about the video.
Stripping. No stripping. Mitch,
Also, I'm fully clothed.
Oh. Just make a mistake.
Rachel.
No. I eat enough. I eat a lot, so I think I'm tripping over everything because I'm just like tired too.
I'm fully clothed, but it's because it's cold and I want to die.
Are you sick, Raffle?
I mean,
yeah, really sick.
I mean, totally not Raffle.
A combination of the two does help.
Well, Raffle, since Esther has no more guesses, it's your turn.
Please have mercy on me. My brain isn't working.
What are you guys
You guys
playing?
not figure this out. 20 questions.
I nominate Rachel to take my spot.
Good job.
Okay,
What are we
know so
asking
far?
a question about?
Okay, well, it's what have you ever played 20 questions?
Maybe.
Pretty much the idea is I think of an item and you have 20 questions to try to figure out what it is. I have to answer whatever question you ask me with honesty, and to be honest, as much information I can give is my choice. Usually the yes or no questions. Right now we know for a fact that it is an American style food, more Western culture than styled. It is found in the frozen section of Walmart.
You alone, man.
It does not have a breakfast variant. And it is a food for a fact, and we've already said Hot Pockets. It's not right. It's not Hot Pocket.
Is it those like cheesy filled Dorito things?
No, I forgot about those. The Dorito chips that are filled with cheese. Those are pretty good, actually.
Yeah. Or like.
I don't know why. That's really mean.
Raffle gets a recording channel, but we don't get a friends channel.
Nope.
I call
Yeah.
Nope. I call this is anarchy.
You see, too many people were getting.
I added friends too.
Hey, Raffle, I like your name. You guys are the only ones that have permissions here.
Would you like his icon
You know
too?
what? Sometimes I want to sit in the channel with only friends. Like that. Is that too much to ask?
Yes.
You had that before.
Yeah,
we always
it's not
hide in
that
there.
Raffle.
No, the
We
rest
hide
of
in
them
there.
The rest of them
Because
feel
some people
bad
here-
because they can't get participation ribbons for being in the chat, and they feel sad.
Yeah, they feel sad because they're not special little snowflakes. But guess what? No one cares.
Wow, Rachel.
Pretty savage.
Rachel.
So apparently,
I
Rachel's
don't care.
concerned
You're gonna
about
lose
that.
me, my subscribers.
You're not gonna lose anything because you know what? People want what they can't have, and we're giving them the certain type of allure that's gonna draw more people. Why do you think I have so many people that follow me to all the channels?
Boobs
It's not because
mostly.
I'm nice to them.
It's 'cause you have boobs.
Yeah, I think it's because you have boobs.
Yeah.
How do you
You're
know
a real
attitudes?
gamer.
You're a girl. That's why.
Yeah, and also we've seen.
How do you know I'm
picture.
a girl?
Your voice.
Picture.
How do you
Well,
know
that's-
that I didn't have some sort of like gender change or
Honey,
something?
please.
I think we would.
Am I ruining it for you?
Yeah, you're ruining it
Raffle,
for me.
I was born with a
my
penis.
fantasy is gone.
You're ruining my version.
But to be honest,
Raffle,
Raffle,
can we touch tips now?
Yeah, we can dock. We can dock later.
well, in its defense, Deadpool's voice is also very feminine, and we all know the truth there.
What is the truth? Tell
Deadpool's
us.
my daughter.
I'm still debating what the truth is. So that's the only
No,
problem.
Deadpool's my daughter.
Your daughter.
My daughter. I'm eating right now. You
I'm still waiting for
can
another question.
appreciate that I'm saying words, or you can shut that
Yeah,
up.
we can appreciate the words in between the bites of sausage.
We're
Rachel
all
can't
fuckers.
enter.
What are you
We're all
eating?
fuckers.
Fuck.
Some rolls.
This
some
this
Dickies
this
barbecue.
this wave is just too
Some
hard.
rolls. So
instead of what you're saying, so it's not sausage, but it is something from Dickies that isn't.
Yeah.
All right, boys. I finally lost the day our billions from the looks of it.
what did you get to?
69. Hey!
Wow.
I'm still waiting for questions, damn it.
Dude, I've given up.
Oh,
Why-
wait.
Say-
I have a question. I have a
Section of
question.
Walmart.
Is it something that is made with dairy?
Yes, actually.
Do I have to say the
still
specific
pretty
variant, or can I just say ice cream?
It's not ice cream. It's not. Ice cream's in a different aisle than Hot Pockets.
Does it have
Oh, you
corn
said
in
it's in
it?
the same.
It's in the same aisle as Hot Pockets.
Please
Okay.
take me out, zombies.
And it's
I don't
made
want to
with
be
cream.
part of this conversation.
Is it a
Ooh,
meal
nice.
that?
If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. And if you want to support the channel, then join in on the Patreon as well as on Discord, where you can join in on some gaming sessions. Bye-bye.